Yo, what is going on? It is Wednesday, August 5th, 10:43 a.m. I took one eval trade today, 0 funded trades, and I lost $600 on my eval. And now the eval only has $900 in drawdown because of the trailing drawdown. Why is my shit lagging? My shit's lagging. Okay, but yeah, the eval only has $900 in trailing drawdown because I was up. It's still technically in the green. The eval is up $100. It's at 50,000, like $190, I think. 50,197. So it's still technically green. The eval is still technically green, but we can only lose up to 900 more on it. It has a $2,500 like profit target. I'm sorry, and a $1,500 max loss limit. So we took an L. We took a dub, then an L, and I'll get into that and what else I thought about on the day. So coming into the day, we had this hourly below, midnight below right here, and this is where we had opened. Let me go to just 1 minute. Going to replay mode to show it best. So yeah, below we had this hourly, which look, we have this low, 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 this low. So a lot of fucking low resistance, just beautifully stacked lows. So I'm thinking, what the fuck? So I'm thinking, okay, cool. At what the fuck? Okay, so I'm thinking, right? At open, we swing down, we tag into this hourly. And yeah, we just tag this hourly and continue higher because why? We had equal highs right here. So I was willing to take this trade. Boom. This would have been the trade. Stop loss. Just because of how little point it would have been right here. I would have held to these. No, I was not holding to London highs. I was holding. Yeah, I was holding the London highs. It was that. Yeah, it was going to be a fucking banger trade. So that was one trade. And then we had this big ass gap right here, which I was going to take also to like the London high, a little bit higher up here. Hold to this 5 minute is what this one was. This one was going to be hold to the 5 minute, stops around under this gap right here. Just two bangers it was going to be, right? So then pre-market runs my setup. Look, it is only 927. And 929 runs the setup. Takes what would have been my draw on liquidity. Then I wait to see if we get anything else. Was looking to take this 1 minute. Well, it was actually the 30-second that I did end up taking lower because we had this hourly, we had this sell side, we had midnight, we had this, and I was going to hold until these equal lows. But then we started reversing higher. Did not take this long to this old NWOG because we ran this internal high on the inverting candle, and that ends up playing out. We still have this long after hitting EQ to this internal high, but this is when price just started. Yeah. I mean, I didn't take it. It just, yeah, I just didn't care for it. We then got the resweep. I was willing to take this one, but Chop City. And then here we come down. Well, we retrace back up. We respect that. Oh, shit. Wait, no, I'm tripping. Because I took the 30-second instead of the 1 minute. Because it was eval. I was trying to be a little bit more risky. But here's why I fucked up. Because I got to remember, I have to wait for both to inverse. But since it was eval, and I figured we have all of this displacement, we were respecting this gap. Look at the displacement downwards. I figured, cool, perfect close. We'll take this short. Stop loss was like right. You know what? I'll just pull it up. What the fuck is my PC doing? Let's open up this trade panel. I was like, cool. You know, stop loss was right here. So this was the candle we got filled at 07. Nice fill. And I'm thinking, okay, we're just going to break even at this hourly. Hold it until those equal lows that we had seen prior right here. But got fucking obliterated. And then price reverses and runs all the way down. So yeah, so these accounts are about to get cooked low key because now I only have $900 in drawdown. So I will be taking $450 trades only. Hopefully we can get 2 or 3 bangers in a row. And that'll be it on those accounts. We bang them out. Hopefully, you know, we still got CPI August 12th. That Tradeify I have waiting. This funded next. It might honestly be my first eval I blow trading. We only have $900 in drawdown, which I'm saying this, but at the end of the day, I know 110% I can easily fucking come back from this. It's literally two $450 trades. What I do is 450 to try to make like 750. Now we're up 900. So then now we have still technically a max drawdown of 900 because it's end of day trailing. So then we'd have that. So then I'd still do another. So it'd be like two 450 wins for around $700 each. And then from there I'd be comfortable because we'd be at 1600, and then I'd need one more. So it's about 3 trades in a row. I was just on like a 6 or 7 trade winning streak. On funded, I still am on that streak. On eval, you know, I like to be a little bit more risky, like I said here. Usually on funded, I would have waited for that 1 minute to close as well as the 30-second and taken the 30-second, but I didn't even wait on the 1 minute to close. I ripped it. I love the displacement. I like the draws, but as you can see, NQ wanted to act like this hourly did not exist all day, even though we had all of these stacked lows, and get stopped out, and it reverses down. This probably like ended up hitting EQ of some shit of this internal range. Yep. OTE, and then dump down. And I was tempted to also take this trade, but I didn't. And I was tempted to take this gap, this inverse right here, but I didn't. It would have been a perfect close too. I probably would have ended up taking this if I didn't take this. But yeah, that was how bitchy NQ was. Very shit delivery. Doesn't make sense how we didn't even get into this gap right here at open at this 937. Doesn't make sense how we didn't get into it right here. Yeah, it just didn't make sense how we refused. We acted as though this gap was non-existent, and that ultimately caused me to lose today. So negative 600 on eval, nothing on funded. That's the plan for the eval. We're gonna try to hit 2 trades for 450 back to back. We still have 2 more days this week, so let's try to at least get 1 minimum. Nothing on funded, like I said. So yeah, peace, love, positivity. Thank you for tuning in.